It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
July 20th, 1969. Literally the first steps toward manned space exploration. Now, more than 40 years later, two scientists on the West Coast are proposing mankind's next giant leap, a permanent human colony on Mars. Dr. Dirk Schulze-makuch is one of the scientists.
It ensures a consistent and continuous space exploration, a special exploration of Mars.
Schulze-makuch wrote an article with Dr. Paul Davies that was published in the most recent Journal of Cosmology. In it, the two outline a plan for a human mission to Mars that would be the first step in establishing a permanent human presence on the planet. Here's the big picture.
In about 20 years, after robots have set up a simple base on Mars, the first 4 colonists will set out on the 6-month journey to the Red Planet, hopefully with a little more space than when John Glenn first went into orbit.
Like the settlers of Jamestown, the colonists would make the new world their new home. And, according to the article, they wouldn't be coming back. And that doesn't sit too well with NASA. The space agency's public affairs officer, Michael Brockus, writes in an email that he thinks it's unlikely that NASA would ever send anyone on one-way missions. That's why Dr. Robert Gowdy, a physics and astronomy professor at Virginia Commonwealth University, is looking to the private sector. He says that, in general, people object less to private ventures.
I figure, hey, it's his money, it's his life, he can go do that. The objection comes if it's public money being spent on all this silly stuff.
Schulze-makuch has a good feeling about private companies, too.
We would run into much less problems and could do it much faster, too.
But you might want to wait on selling that Earth property. Even if they get started now, it could be hundreds of years before the colony is ready. For VCU Insight, I'm Chris Davis.